ما كان للمشركين أن يعمروا مساجد الله شاهدين على أنفسهم بالكفر. These mushrikeen have no right to inhabit the places of the worship of Allah. When they are testifying against their own selves that they are kafirs, they say, we don't believe, we reject the faith. Even then, they should inhabit Makkah. They should be the custodians of Kaaba. How are you ready to reconcile to it? ما كان للمشركين أن يعمروا مساجد الله شاهدين على أنفسهم بالكفر أولئك حبطت أعمالهم. These are the people that all good deeds of theirs have gone in vain, just appeared. They have been looking after Kaaba, no doubt. They have been serving the pilgrims who come over there. No doubt, all these things were good. They go to their credit, but all their credit has been multiplied by zero and became zero because they rejected the faith. وَفِي النَّارِ هُمْ خَالِدُونَ, and they are going to dwell in the fire forever. إِنَّمَا يَعْمُرُ مَسَاجِدَ اللَّهِ مَنْ آمَنَ بِاللَّهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ. Only those people who believe in Allah and the last day, وَأَقَامَ الصَّلَاةَ وَآتَى الزَّكَاةَ, and established prayer and paid zakah, they are entitled to it, that they should inhabit the places of the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَلَمْ يَخْشَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ. Another quality of theirs is that he doesn't fear anybody except Allah. فَعَسَىٰ أُولَٰئِكَ أَن يَكُونُوا مِنَ الْمُهْتَدِينَ. So it's hoped that such people will become from among the rightly guided. أَجَعَلْتُمْ سِقَايَةَ الْحَاجِّ وَعِمَارَةَ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ كَمَنْ آمَنَ بِاللَّهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ. Have you considered giving of drink to the pilgrims, or looking after or managing the affairs of the sacred mosque, equal to the person who has belief in Allah and the last day and who has been making jihad for the cause of Allah? La yastavuna indallah. These things are not equal. They are not equal in the eyes of Allah. They might be the custodians, but they have lost all their credit. Wallahu la yahdil qawm az-zalimin. Allah is not going to forcibly guide these people who are the evil doers. Alladhina amanu wa hajaru wa jahadu fi sabilillahi bi amwalihim wa anfusihim a'zamu darajatan indallah. Those who came to believe, then they made hijrah, immigrated, and they made jihad, strived to their utmost in the way of Allah with their belongings and their lives. أَعْظَمُ دَرَجَةً عِنْدَ اللَّهِ. They are very much higher up in ranks in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْفَائِزُونَ. And actually, it are they who are going to be successful, triumphers. يُبَشِّرُهُمْ رَبُّهُمْ بِرَحْمَةٍ مِّنْهُ. Their Lord gives them the glad tidings, بِرَحْمَةٍ مِّنْهُ, that they will have mercy from Him, وَرِضْوَانٍ, and He will be pleased with them, وَجَنَّاتٍ لَهُمْ فِيهَا نَعِيمٌ مُقِيمٌ, and the garden in which they will have all the lasting bliss. خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا أَبَدًا. They will remain in that forever, forever. إِنَّ اللَّهَ عِنْدَهُ أَجْرٌ عَظِيمٌ. Verily, only with Allah is the great reward. يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا لَا تَتَّخِذُوا آبَاءَكُمْ وَإِخْوَانَكُمْ أَوْلِيَاءَ إِنِ اسْتَحَبُّوا الْكُفْرَ عَلَى الْإِيمَانِ. Oh, you who believe, don't take even your fathers or your brothers as friends or protectors. إِنِ اسْتَحَبُّوا الْكُفْرَ عَلَى الْإِيمَانِ. If they have preferred kufr to iman. They might be your fathers, they might be your sons, they might be your brothers. But now the sword of Islam has cut these relations. If they loved and preferred to remain in kufr, you have no connection with them. All your relations gone. Very stern line. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu la tattakhidhu aba'akum wa ikhwanakum awliya in istahabbu al-kufra 'ala al-iman wa man yatawallahum minkum fa ulaika humuz zalimun. And whosoever from amongst you takes friends, makes friendship with them, thinks them to be your protector or tries to protect him, fa ulaika humuz zalimun. And they are also among the evil doers. بارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن العظيم ونفعني وإياكم بالآيات والذكر الحكيم. نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تتخذوا آباءكم وإخوانكم أولياء إن استحبوا الكفر على الإيمان ومن يتولهم منكم فأولئك هم الظالمون. قل إن كان آباؤكم وأبناؤكم وإخوانكم وأزواجكم وعشيرتكم وأموال اقترفتموها وتجارة تخشون كسادها ومساكن ترضونها أحب إليكم من الله ورسوله وجهاد في سبيله فتربصوا حتى يأتي الله بأمره والله لا يهدي القوم الفاسقين. صدق الله العظيم. قل, say to them, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, O Muslims, if your fathers and your sons and your brothers and your spouses, wives for the husbands, husbands for the wives, and your relatives, washiratukum, 5 relations, closest, most dear, fathers, sons, brothers, spouses, and now general relations. 3 forms of wealth. وَأَمْوَالٌ اقْتَرَفْتُمُوهَا, and the riches that you have acquired and gathered. وَتِجَارَةٌ تَخْشَوْنَ كَسَادَهَا, and the businesses or the professions about whom you remain fearful of any recessions. وَمَسَاكِنُ تَرْضَوْنَهَا, and your dwellings which you very much like. We have built very good houses, villas. You have decorated them, furnished them. You love them. Now, if these 8 things, ahabba ilaykum, are more dear to you than min Allahi, from Allah, wa rasulihi, and His Messenger, wa jihadin fi sabilihi, and making jihad, striving for the cause of Allah, in the path of Allah, to spread the word of Allah, to establish the deen of Allah. فَتَرَبَّصُوا, then you go and wait, حَتَّى يَأْتِيَ اللَّهُ بِأَمْرِهِ, till Allah brings forth His decision. وَاللَّهُ لَا يَهْدِي الْقَوْمَ الْفَاسِقِينَ, Allah is not going to guide such rebellious people. One of the most profound ayat revealed in that special context. People who were not liking, to invade Makkah. But this is a very general ayah. It asks every one of us to have a soul searching, peeping into the depths of our hearts. And let there be a balance, an imaginary balance. And you put on one side of the balance love for 8 things, 5 relations, 3 forms of riches or belongings or property. On the other side of the balance, you put 3 loves. The love for Allah, the love for His Messenger. And the most crucial, love for jihad. You may say, I love Allah from the depth of my heart. You may think and you may claim that you love Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What's the proof? The proof is jihad in fi sabilillah. Now see which side of the balance goes down. If these 8 things are heavier than those 3, go away. You are rejected. Dejected, rejected. If these 3 are heavier, then glad tidings. Good news to you. This is for each one of us most crucial. Allama Iqbal, in a very beautiful, couplet, he has grouped these things in one sentence. ये मालो दौलत दुनिया ये रिश्ता ओ पैवंद गुतान वहम गुमा ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह. मालो दौलत दुनिया, 3 things. Rishta o पैवंद, 5. Fathers, sons, brothers, spouses, relatives. Rishta o पैवंद. मालत दौलत दुनिया अमवाल इक़्तरफ़्तुमूहा व तिजारतुन तख़शौना कसादहा व मसाकिन तर्दौनहा. If the love for these 8 is more than the love for Allah and His Messenger, and the practical side of it, jihad in the way of Allah. فَتَرَبَّصُوا حَتَّى يَأْتِيَ اللَّهُ بِأَمْرِهِ وَاللَّهُ لَا يَهْدِي الْقَوْمَ الْفَاسِقِينَ.